Good morning. This is Pisaca for using the picture collage feature. Pisaca, if you've downloaded it, the little icon looks like the color wheel. All right. All of these images here I have downloaded. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a collage. So first you have to find your pictures you want to use. I'm going to use the ones in this folder. And these happen to be the images that I'm going to use. You can choose your images a couple of ways. If you want to take all of the images, you hold your shift key down, select the first one, hold your shift key, and that selects, notice, all the blue boxes around all of the images. I don't want some of these images, so I'm going to click off. I'm going to hold the command key down and select only those images that I wish to include in this project. And those are my images that I'm going to use. Now down here you'll notice the feature. We have a couple of different features. We have collage and movie. Today we're going to look at collage, so I'm going to click on that. Right? By clicking on that, we have done a mosaic with the center, with a prominent center picture. The nails have become the prominent center. We can shuffle those pictures around and notice how they change and look differently. We can change the look again and again and again. Now we can change the type if we want. It can be a picture pile. We can change and put borders around those images if you take a look at that. We can also add they're like the Polaroid shots. We can change the background color. We can change the background color by holding the palette and changing that color image so that you get a different background color. We could use an image as the background instead, which is kind of cool as well. Right? We can also do a different type. We could do a grid. And then we can change the grid spacing by dragging this slider out. Notice how thick the grid is becoming. You can go all the way out to there and make it like little tiny thumbnails, or we can drag it out so that there's just a little bit of space in between each one. Okay, so we have a couple of different options there. That is a collage. Then you hit Create Collage. And now you'll watch it create. It's 33% done. It's all done there. All right. And there is your first collage. Now we have different options. We can add text to this. By adding text, we can put a name on here. We can add transparency. We can change the font size and color. See how it's now going in here? I'm going to type Kim's first collage. All right, and that's how I want it to look. I can change it so it's bold. I have to highlight that text. I can move the text around by just clicking on it and dragging it. Okay. I can change the transparency of it. If you notice, now it becomes less visible. All right. I can do a bunch of things. I can change the text style. I can do all of those things, and then File, Save As, and I'm going to do this as Kim's Collage. Make sure you know where this is being saved. I'm going to save it to my desktop so you can see it. Hit Save. Now it's become a JPEG. A JPEG is now created on your desktop here. So when I double click, it can open in preview, and it's just one big image. That's all there is to it. That's the collage program.